Hello everyone, I am going to explain question number first and question number second from exercise 7.3 of class 12. So this exercise is based on differentiation. So we start from the first question. We have to find out dy over dx of following functions. So dy over dx means differentiation with respect to x. So first we will write down the given equation here. So this equation is given to us. Now to find out dy over dx, because in down we have dx, so we have to differentiate it with respect to x. So on differentiating with respect to x, so derivative symbol will come with all three terms. So we got this line. Now we'll start to differentiate here. So since 2 is the coefficient, so it will shift in front. So 2 came here. Now differentiation of x is 1. Now in the same way, 3 is the coefficient, so 3 will come here. So we will obtain, we have to differentiate then y, which we can't because it is in term of y and it is in term of x. And moreover, we have to find out dy over dx. So keep this as it is. Now sin wise differentiation is, sin differentiation is cos, that's why sin wise differentiation is cos y. Then according to the chain rule, we have to differentiate this y also. That's why dy over dx came. So I am repeating here. Sin wise differentiation is cos y, and because of the chain rule we have to differentiate this y, but we can't, we need it. So after this, in next step, I shifted this 3 dy over dx in the right side. I found this. Take the common dy over dx because we want dy over dx. Now this bracket is in multiply, so it will come here in divide. Hence we obtained dy over dx as 2 upon cos y minus 3. Now first part of question number first is completed. Nothing we had done, simply we differentiated with respect to x. Now we will start the B part of question number first. So B part is whatever be the question that is given to us. Now we will differentiate it with respect to x. So derivative symbol will come with all four terms. Now here we will use the formula x to the power n formula, that is n x n minus 1. So when we differentiate here, what came here? N multiplied by, so n is 2. So 2 multiplied by x, then n minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. That's why I not wrote any power here. Now when we multiply them, there are two functions x and y, that is u and v. So what is the formula of differentiation of two multiplied function? U first function as it is, differentiation of second function, then second function as it is, then differentiation of first function. So here I kept first x as it is, then I differentiated y. I can't differentiate it. Then y I kept as it is, then differentiation of x. So I simply wrote this formula here. Now to differentiate it, again we will take the help of x to the power n differentiation formula, that is n y n minus 1. Then because of the chain rule we have to differentiate this y again. Here also we have to differentiate because of the chain rule, but dx over dx is 1, which we not used to mention. So everywhere chain rule you have to apply. Now since it's a constant, so constant differentiation is 0. Now in next step, here this is going to be as it is. We can't differentiate. Now dx over dx is 1. Now in this term and in this term, you can see dy over dx is common. So take dy over dx, that will give you this. Now 2x as it is. From these two terms, I took dy over dx common. Now here y and this is 1. So y as it is. Now we will shift this 2x and this y in right hand side. So they both become negative. Take minus common. Now this is in multiply, so it will come in divide. So this is our answer. So first question is completed. Now we will move to the second part. Second question of same exercise. So in second question there are two parts. We'll start by the A part. A part, this equation is available to us. Again we'll differentiate it with respect to x. So when we'll differentiate, I wrote them, derivative symbol came with all three terms. Then I wrote the x and y in the power form because I have to use x to the power n formula, and it's constant, so we know that its differentiation is 0, so no use to write it in the power. Now here when we use this formula, the formula is n x n minus 1. So what is n here? 1 upon 2. So n x n minus 1. That's why half x half minus 1. Then according to chain rule we have to differentiate this x again. Now here also n y n minus 1. Then according to chain rule we have to differentiate this y. Now its differentiation is already 0, I mentioned. Now we will solve this. So half as it is. Now when we subtract half and 1 then we get here minus half. Because it is minus, its answer is minus half, that's why this 1 upon root x came here, and dx over dx is 1. Now again here half as it is, when we subtract 1 from half, we will get minus half. Because of it's minus half, that's why it becomes 1 upon root y. Because minus sign, that's why it came down, and half, that's why root came here. Now dy over dx we can't differentiate, so keep it as it is. Now here what we want this, that's why we'll shift this term other side. So when we'll shift here, this term when we'll go here, it becomes negative, and it's in multiply, so it's in divide, so it will go in multiply. Reciprocal we are done, then 2 cancel by 2, then we obtain this. Hence this first part of second question completed. Now we'll start the B part. In B part we have this equation is given to us. Again we have to find out dy over dx, so we'll differentiate it with respect to x. So derivative symbol will come with all three. So when we'll differentiate, tan theta's differentiation is sec square theta. So when we'll differentiate here, sec square, instead of theta what we have, x plus y. So sec square x plus y, then we have to use the chain rule, that's why we have to differentiate this x plus y again. Then again tan theta differentiation is sec square theta, so tan x minus y differentiation is sec square x minus y, and we have to apply the chain rule, that's why derivative symbol came with x minus y. And this 4 is constant, so differentiation of 4 is 0. Now this derivative symbol will distribute to both. So when we differentiate this x, we will get one answer, and when we differentiate this y, we will obtain dy over dx. This x square x minus y as it is. Here again the derivative symbol will distribute to both. So x differentiation is 1 and dy over dx. Now open the bracket. So when we will open the bracket, sec square x plus y will distribute to both. So we will obtain these two terms. In the same way, sec square x minus y will distribute to both. So we will obtain this term. Now what is our target? We want dy over dx. So this term we don't have dy over dx, and this term also shift in other side. So when the both the terms will move in right hand side, both is going to be negative, so that negative I took common, so they came in the bracket. Now here we want, here also dy over dx, and in both the terms we have dy over dx, so take the common and the remaining terms in the bracket. Now this bracket is in multiply, so it will go in divide. And since minus sign is here, so take minus common from here so that you can cancel. So hence this is our answer. So second question B part also completed. Thank you.